For a quick and cozy brunch, here's how to make fresh chives, dry noodles, and crispy skirt dumplings right in your kitchen. It's a fast and comforting brunch that everyone will love and enjoy. I like to use chives for my brunch when they're still nice and crisp, juicy, and full of flavor. In a frying pan, heat some mild olive oil, then add your dumplings, whether they're freshly made or frozen. Mix in a teaspoon to a tablespoon of plain or cake flour with some water to create a batter. Pour this over the dumplings in the pan and cook on medium-high heat for about 12 to 15 minutes until the edges are nearly dry. If you want that lace skirt texture, just add a bit more oil and a teaspoon of flour. For a thicker base, go for a tablespoon of flour. The crispy dumpling base can range from thin to thick. This is how you get those crispy lace skirt dumplings, golden brown, beautifully crunchy, and super tasty. If you want to learn how to make dumpling wrappers, check out the video section. Now, let's make our signature dry noodles for a quick brunch. In a bowl, mix 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of chili oil or sesame oil if you prefer it mild, 1 teaspoon of oyster sauce, and 1 to 2 teaspoons of dark soy sauce. That's your dry noodle sauce ready. When the water is boiling, add the noodles. For one person, cook them for about 5 minutes. For 2 people, add about 3 rolls of noodles and cook for an additional 2 minutes, totaling around 7 minutes. After cooking the noodles, use chopsticks to drain them and transfer them to the prepared bowl. This dish is our beloved home signature brunch, and it is my original recipe created many years ago. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I believe it can bring a taste of happiness into your home as well. It's perfect for a family brunch gathering or as comfort food for when you just wake up. If you are interested in learning how to prepare the filling for the dumplings, just let me know. Our homemade dumplings can include prawns, pork with preserved vegetables, chicken, or even vegetarian options like sliced white radish, carrots, mushrooms, and dried prawns. They are all unique, low-fat, healthier, and delicious, bringing a taste of happiness to your home. You can also add toppings such as spring onions, coriander, fried shallots, and toasted sesame seeds. How to make crispy skirt dumplings and dry noodles at home for a quick and cozy brunch. My brother and sister-in-law say hello to everyone, and it really feels like we're having a fun noodles day.
餃子皮，自己中意嗰啲餡料啊，冬菜、肉餡同埋呢個花。
Gendong-gendong ah.
妖，
Gendong-gendong ah. Đúng rồi. Mà mắm là điểm giúp đi. Ví nặng quá thôi, giúp to tí cơ mà.
你睇幾多苦瓜？睇下呢條，你睇下，係啊，佢係會再大個，仲要大㗎。你睇下，咦？但係有好多都冇受訓到喎。咦？有好多冇受訓到喎，所以比較冇生咁多咗今年。 舊年有好多啊！你睇呢度，
叫多謝，
係啊，
多謝多謝啊，多謝Josephine啊，
係啊，係啊。夠唔夠炒啊？最可唔可以飲其他會？哇！呢個乾咗咯，乾咗啦。咦？
呢啲葡萄珠好甜咩啊？可以咁來用 cherry 椒、หั่啲銀龍絲，仲可以攝靚的了。那隻葡萄珠，看那條糖好粗嗨啊！生唔甜呢，愛正咯，係愛佢太窄一條葡萄珠咧，就正到幾潮。係唔正咧，其實萬西後卡狀噶啦。
用椒。
見面挺直唔靚，你看那條花多大？今天那條花差唔多要結了。啊，你看，好多白玫瑰，幾靚，全部生到靚靚嘅，在玻璃屋前面。
How to make dumpling dough, dumpling wrappers. Also referred to as dumpling skins. Now, let's get started. Using a bowl to mix and knead by hand or a bread maker simplifies the process significantly. Start by adding 1 cup of cake flour, a half cup of very hot boiling water, and a teaspoon of olive oil, suitable for baking and frying, not the kind used for salads. Feel free to use the same recipe to double or triple the quantity. Creating your own dumpling wrappers is definitely the best option. This homemade dumpling recipe is simply outstanding. Additionally, it's a much healthier alternative when you make it yourself. You know exactly what ingredients are included, with no preservatives like those found in store-bought varieties. I've been using this dumpling wrapper dough for over 10 years, and I ensured it was 100% satisfying before I documented the complete recipe and shared the video. I didn't just test it once or twice, but multiple times to refine it. I also apply the same technique for making green onion pancakes, noodles, beef pies, and lasagna. Take a look at my recipe for homemade crispy pot stickers and green onion pancakes, which I created 8 years ago. They are perfect for pan frying and capture the spirit of street food right in your kitchen. You can find the video instructions and the recipe link in the description box below. To begin, you will need cake flour. You can easily create your own cake flour at home by mixing plain flour with corn flour. Be sure to check the video description box for the link to the recipe on how to make cake flour. This recipe makes 50 medium-sized dumplings, so if you double it, you'll have 100. And if you triple it, you'll end up with 150 pieces. My husband enjoys making extras and storing them in the freezer for quick, ready-to-eat, pan-fried or boiled dumplings, which are perfect for brunch or late-night snacks. These are homemade dry dumpling noodles, which are also eggless wonton noodles. Chewy noodles tossed in a tasty sauce made from oyster sauce, dark soy sauce, and sweet soy sauce, topped off with spring onions, coriander, fried shallots, and a splash of chili oil. The taste is incredible, and the texture has the perfect chewiness. This video shows you how to create a dry boiled dumpling noodle dish that's similar to eggless wonton noodles. If you found this video useful, go ahead and hit that like button. I can't wait to create more tasty recipes for all of you. Enjoy cooking and eating. See you later, friends. Thanks for watching.
睇下我啲苦瓜 BB， 哇！啱啱喺花園摘咗好多水仙花，等玻璃屋充滿啲天然嘅香氣嘅。呢大扎嘅水仙花咧就準備要插落玻璃屋噶啦。帶大家嚟睇下我啲苦瓜 BB。已經有幾多個星期咗？3個星期。